A changing of the guard in Missouri's largest county. After a year on the job, St. Louis County Police Chief Mary Barton is leaving the post. Tonight, Deputy Chief of Police Lieutenant Colonel Kenneth Gregory is stepping in for now. You're watching News 4 at 6. I'm Samantha Jones. Corey has the night off. The question now, who could be next in line to lead the officers who protect and serve St. Louis County? News 4's Russell Kinsall is live in Clayton looking for answers in the search for a new chief of police. Russell.
Yeah, Samantha, police board members say the selection of the new chief is going to be an open process. Too early to give a timeline or exact details about how that process is going to go. Now, one name that's sure to come up is Lieutenant Colonel Troy Doyle. He was passed over for the job when Barton got it, but there's some complications there because, you see, he is suing the department for discrimination. St. Louis County Police Chief Mary Barton announced her retirement at a Friday morning police board meeting.
I am officially announcing that I am retiring. I wish the best to whoever follows in my footsteps.
As part of a settlement agreement that lays out details of her departure, she'll receive a lump sum of $290,000 and drop her federal EEOC discrimination complaint. She was the first woman to lead the department.
We appreciate all of the work that she's done all of these years and in her tenure as chief.
At the time of her one-year anniversary, Barton said she was proud of numerous accomplishments as chief, but her tenure might be remembered for discrimination lawsuits and 2 no-confidence votes. Deputy Chief of Police Lieutenant Colonel Kenneth Gregory will serve as the interim chief of the department during the search for a new chief, but the exact process hasn't been set up yet.
That is something that we as the board have not decided yet, but we will be making that information public and communicate and intend to be very transparent with the community as to that process.
One potential candidate for chief is Lieutenant Colonel Troy Doyle, who was passed over for the job previously and has a pending discrimination lawsuit over that. I asked the attorney for the Ethical Society of Police, the union that represents black officers, if Doyle could be considered a serious candidate when he's suing the department.
And what I would say to anyone who's looking or questioning whether or not someone with an active suit could be a candidate for a chief, I think we need to ask the question to the Board of Police Commissioners: how can they pay out a complaint from someone who's actually sitting as chief right now?
DAILEY said the police department has settled lawsuits with officers who continue to be employed, and in fact, in one case was promoted. So he doesn't think a lawsuit would disqualify Troy Doyle from being a potential candidate. Samantha?
Russell, a lot to watch there live for us tonight in Clayton. We'll certainly keep tracking that. And